important cultural historical relic of Hanoi and the country. It's a beautiful symbol for the spirit, revere for nature, and respect for morality, meritocracy, spirit, founding of learning of Vietnamese. It's a destination you can't ignore everywhere you go to visit Hanoi. And where I'm talking to all of you is Miếu, Quốc, Giám. Today we invite you to come here and discover the story about the educations and examinations of students in the past and present. Where I'm standing is the main gate of Miếu, Quốc, Giám. It's called the Four Pillars. In the past, the four pillars reflected themselves into Hồ Văn Lake, which faced Kim Châu Mao. According to Eastern Asian geomancy's idea, yin-yang duality is often saw in Gelson architecture. Then, in the French colonial time, the four pillars were separated from the lake by the Quốc Tử Giám street running across. On top of the four pillars are flanking young lion and dancing phoenix. They are grand animals that are usually built up in ancient camping house or temple, reflecting the sanctity and beauty of the valuable heritage. Parallel sentences posted in the four pillar gate, highlighting the spirit and founding of learning among the people. Passing through the four pillar gate, we enter the basic path connecting the four pillar gate and the Tam Quan gate. Tam Quan gate of Miếu, Quốc, Giám has two floors, it is opening to the three doors. Above the Tam Quan gate, there are three works, Literature, Temple Gate, and the sharp in relief of two dragons flanking the moon were built up on the left of the Tam Quan gate. Has relief images of fish and dragon gathering, and fish and dragon blooming in the cloud, depicting the happiness of successful students. On the right, there are relief images of big tiger marginally going down from mountains, depicting the graduate start their career with strong confidence. Parallel sentences on the Tam Quan gate praise the result of history of the pupil. Wealth and property keep on coming as the running water to the mandarins. The great Tam Quan gate opened to the university as high as the mountains. The main door of Tam Quan gate was only opened for the king to roll on the great ceremonies, while the student and ordinary pupil go through the two small side gates. Văn Miếu, Quốc, Giám is two buildings built in two different times. The first building, Văn Miếu, is the place worshipping Khổng Tử. It had been built in 1070 by Lý Thánh Tông, and the second building, Quốc Tử Giám, had been built in 1076 by Lý Nhân Tông. Therefore, we had an architectural complex to both worship Khổng Tử and have the first university of national culture and science. So we have a famous complex, Văn Miếu, Quốc Tử Giám. The shared internal space of Văn Miếu was separated with the outside wall by a structuring wall. Inside, Văn Miếu was divided into 5 different compartments, which were corresponding to the 5 basic elements of matter: wood, water, fire, earth. Right at the first compartment between Tam Quan and Đại Trung Gate, named Initiation Area, there are two big lakes in here. The main exit leads to the middle door of Đại Trung Gate. Parallel with the main exit are the two small paths leading straight to the two doors at the right and the left of Đại Trung Gate, named Thanh Đức and Dat Thai respectively. This had deep meaning that learning hard will help students to become qualified in both talent and visual, and being able to translate them into good service to the king and the pupil. Leaving Đại Trung Gate, we reach the third courtyard of Văn Miếu, Quốc, Giám, that connect with Quế Văn Tháp and the two small doors, Mỹ Văn and Xúc Văn. Quế Văn was a pavilion of 8 eaves and one top roof, which reflects the young point. It was built in 1805 in the Giám dynasty. Quế Van's architecture is harmonious with the whole architecture of temple of literature and has become an attraction to tourists from inside and outside of the country. The three works Huê Văn Khắc were put in front and at the back of the pavilion. Huê Văn is the theme for the constellation of literature, education, and examination. The sunshine light, the learning spirit, and shared things. The beautiful and sober Huê Văn Khắc reflects each charming into harmony. The world itself is a harmonized component of the total complex of Miếu Quốc Tử Giám. It is also a water resource to make the climate of the whole complex equitable. The world has also a meaning as a natural bliss and bright mirror. Huê Văn, according to the traditional explanation, means the brightest constellation in the sky that has 28 stars. The round window of Huê Văn Khắc with light rays spreading around imitates the brilliant sun. It means that here is the gathering brilliance of the quintessence of the heaven and earth. It also highlights here as the great and well-known cultural and educational center of the country. On the two sides of the wall are the two rooms of 41 stone blocks, each in 4 holes. The remaining 82 stone blocks are the most valuable artifacts of Miếu Quốc Tử Giám. In the 82 stelae was the list of 1307 students graduated from pre-course competition exam of 82 doctorate theses in the late dynasty from 1442 to 1779. From this exam, there were individuals whose names have become brilliant in the national history. Then we reached Đại Thành Gate, entering the four courtyards of Miếu Quốc Tử Giám. The structure of Đại Thành is similar to Đại Trung Gate. Đại Thành Gate was built in August 20th year 1070 under Lý Thánh Tông dynasty. Đại Thành, the name of the gate, was taken from Mạnh Tử Communist about Khổng Tử, who was very successful because he knew how to combine knowledge and visual of great men in the world. Different with Đại Trung Gate, which has two small doors, Bí Văn and Xuất Văn, are at the two sides. Đại Thành Gate has two side doors, Kim Thành and Ngọc Trần, in the east and west respectively, leading to the courtyard of Đại Bái and Đại Thành centuries. Entering Đại Thành Century is a place where worship Khổng Tử and four most successful students of Khổng Tử. Khổng Tử is honored as teacher of emperor. Some of the teachings of Confucianism are not consistent with current, but philosophize about morality, learning are values standards forever. Now Đại Thành Century is the place where take place important cultural events of the country and activities to honor valedictorian students have bad academic achievement. At the Đại Thành Century has both by souvenir and calligraphy. In beginning of the year, many students come here to ask for letter. The Thái Học is blessed to worship Chu Văn An. He is the exemplary, honest teacher, ignore fame of fortune and power. Here, showing the teaching of Confucianism and artifacts which related to the exam in the past. The second floor is placed to worship three kings, Lý Thánh Tông, Lý Nhân Tông, and Lê Thánh Tông, who had built up Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám. In any other era, revere for teacher and respect for morality always is beautiful traditional of Vietnamese, especially in the era of knowledge economy at the moment. Education is always emphasized, so Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám is valuable forever.